saying, hey, if you are playing Yone mid, if you still need to pick your top laner, you're not going to be able to pick the infinite health scaling mega wall that is the Scion. So it'll be K'Sante locked in for someday. Inspired is level 3, but it's JoJo who's got mid lane control.
Yep. But it is, that dangerous move to actually look for there because you are down a level. He's going for the all-in.
Big crit. The Ghost ready to follow up. JoJo's in some trouble, and MNS chops him over the head.
If he gets the kill, if he doesn't get that. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, no. JoJo could be in so much trouble here. MNS has ulti. Does he even have to use it?
Really tough from this position. Inspired's not going to really be able to find a way in because bot lane Prio was...
And then JoJo's going to be forced back by MNS, who still is not afraid of stepping up and fighting in here. Meanwhile, bottom side, Berserker just gets absolutely dunked on. FBI taking the kill credit is perfect for Evil Geniuses as well. Flabber's coming down, but Sven's already dead. Vulcan lands the fishing hook to guarantee it. Back in mid, things are looking C9, but bottom lane is coming up all EG all the time, and the gold is back to tie. JoJo wants to go in for MNS, but he's ready to fight back now too. JoJo gets the ult away, but he forced out the ult, and that's exactly what he wanted to do.
And JoJo still has his own ult, so MNS actually has to play a little bit respectfully here. It can get pretty dangerous. EG gonna be taking a dragon if they're almost seeing Flabber can steal. No, he cannot.
I like the attempt of, so EG, they want to bring Vulcan down. They're thinking about just killing the jungler. He's gonna be right there in the way of the cocoon. He takes the red with him, but JoJo is gonna be the one securing it there with the kill. For something a little bit different flavored, but especially with him not having a stellar early game, I think just getting the extra survivability, the extra sustain is the right way to guarantee that he can keep farming up, like you were talking about earlier, and become that late game.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're gonna be getting pressured, there's some safety there with that proc. You can see Cloud9's remaining opponents. Expected wins potentially against some mortals, but TL looking a bit better. CLG, could be a tough opponent, and FlyQuest, is still at the top of the table currently. So are some tough ones they have to go against. MNS getting aggressive. He's gonna go.
Oh, it's the Gale Force, and again, it's JoJo. Cloud9 has control over the bottom half of Summoner's Rift, which means Flabber is going to grab the second Drake of the game for Cloud9.
Yep, gonna be able to grab it. Aphelios has really high damage. Surely he's gonna be able to kill that Scion, but the problem becomes you're gonna have a Tryndamere running straight at you.
Need to scale in this side lane. I gotta catch up here a little bit. JoJo should be able to cut down the last little bit of this tier 1 turret. Yes, he will. Fudge having completed his Sunfire Cape. Remember that Sunfire Cape scales off of max HP now with the AoE aura? That's why it's always fun to compare the damage on Scion when he has it to anybody else's.
Yeah.
79 and rising as, remember, you stay in combat, it ramps up. FBI is eating a whole lot of damage from calling there, but managed to disengage a good chunk of it. 98 damage per tick from that Sunfire Cape of Fudge, and JoJo has to run from him.
You're giving free time to MNS. He can win you the fight by himself.
Vulcan forced to flash away there as C9 looked at the opportunity.
Will not actually have IE for this fight. There's no shot he's going to be able to finish that. Someday could be in some trouble here.
Someday getting caught out. 0-0-0 so far in this game for both top laners. Someday continues to live. They can't finish him off in time, but Blabber just kills Inspired off to the side instead. Remember that JoJo has no ulti. It might be ready in time for the dragon, but it ain't ready now. He's able to get the Q3 back.
FBI is isolated.
FBI is alone. A virtual rise. They shut.
There's no chance to steal this, and Dragon hadn't already spawned. So there was no chance of a trade either. So this is kind of C9. It feels like putting a bit of waste his flash because there's no way out. Right. MNS isn't even using his E, and he's on the other side of you. And now Sven could be in some trouble, but no. JoJo gets CC.
Yeah, JoJo just had no business being there. He thought he saw a way, maybe getting back into the game. He's saying, all right, we're so far behind. We got to throw a Hail Mary. We got to get something. He tried. Unfortunately, it doesn't come up with anything good for him. Sven just baits him into another death. 1-5 here on the Yone. C9 5v4 for the next 30 seconds.
It's just about the world's strongest 0-0-0 Scion at this point.
Yeah.
And he's at 5,400 health now with a Cloud Soul. There was already almost no chance they could ever kill him. Excuse me, Ocean Soul. The regen going to be so enormous at this point. Nice little sidestep from Blabber, and they're going to look.
MNS will lead the charge as long as he has that ulti and he's ready to use it. He's in no danger. There, finally going to be propped. So now he'll try to get away. M&S, complete disengage, 200 or 300 HP remaining. Blabber's in the middle, but now he goes golden to buy himself an extra moment. Sven fires the bubble at Blabber to give him some extra movement speed and help him get away, and Fudge has joined the fight. They find the knock-up onto Inspired, who tries to flash out, but a little bit more damage takes him down, and M&S is the one to do it. Evil Geniuses get scattered by the Gragas ulti, and they try to regroup, but the culling is once again ready to be unloaded. Blabber looks for more chances to zone these guys off. Someday gets caught up again, might just die this time, but it looks like once more he'll escape. But the Nexus is now about to be focused. EG on their last little bit of a defense. JoJo jumps in. What can he find? He's trying to get something. The rest of EG want to stand and fight. They grab a shutdown over onto Berserker. Fudge is still alive. Blabber's waddling away. They shut down the Scion, but what about the dead body? He's got a lot of HP. He's just going to stand there and beat JoJo to death. Just barely misses out on it. EG holds on with one.
And Fudge is hooked under, and they're going to go again.
We're right back to live, and EG is on the defensive. Vulcan's the one here on the front, soaking most damage, and Berserker's getting it all done. JoJo wants to use the ulti into the middle. He finds a kill. He wants to get a little bit more with the Q3, connecting on a Berserker. Fudge is still in the middle of everyone, but M&S died with the ulti up. Cloud9 and their mid laners with Trendemir ultis. I'm having flashbacks. I'm sorry, Perks. I didn't mean to do that to you, but I had to. It's C9 again, not being able to close.
That Perks catching up this Baron, and I do like this. Really difficult for EG to make their way in. Scion is just bodyguarding. They can't commit to him, and the Baron is just going to be gone.
Yeah, there's no way you can ever commit onto that Scion. M&S looking for the opportunity to get the flank here, but Someday's also going to block him away. JoJo's taken very low, but he's not dead yet. He's still trying to get out. M&S wants to change that. He goes in. The Gale Force is not quite able to find the kill, but Fudge is occupying everybody else in the meantime. Sven grabs the kill on JoJo. Someday's going to tank in the front. M&S gets one on Vulcan. Fudge taking the credit at the end, but Inspired and FBI are left to run. Someday wants to solo out Blabber, but Sven's going to keep him alive. Someday still trying to chase his way back in the fight, but FBI is shut down, and C9 finally marches to victory.
They're gonna take it. FBI could not get through the Scion. They still got 6,000 health left.
Yeah,
what are you
man,
supposed to do about it?
I think they healed him there by the end. C9, the man